Everybody, welcome to Purple Goddess Timely Tarot reading. Really good to be here, and we're in some very interesting energies right now. Mercury has gone direct, so we can relax now about all those communication problems that we had been having when it was retrograde. And we're in the beautiful season of Gemini. And happy birthday to all you wonderful Gemini folk out there. And we are on the countdown to summer solstice, which is at the end of this month. And summer solstice is just a really beautiful peak time of the year. And I'll be doing a video about that shortly. Now, I wonder what message is going to come through for us today from the tarot. And I want you to think about if you have a question or if you have a concern. The tarot can illuminate, provide kind of some clarity about something you might be going through. So let's just cut the deck and see what card we have. Are you ready? This is always the most exciting part. Here it is. Oh my gosh. Wow, this is a beautiful card. All the cards are good in the tarot. This is from the Major Arcana. It's number 2, and it's the High Priestess. Wow. Now, this card comes after the Magician, and the Magician card is the card that says, we've got all the tools at our disposal to live a fabulous, integrated life. All we have to do is use them. And following that card, where we understand that we're the magician, at least in our mind, we're given that seed, we have the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is, okay, you have a choice now. Are you going to choose to live a spiritual path, a life of where you're looking to be as self-actualized as possible? Or are you going to get kind of stuck in the minutia of life and not really grow beyond where you are? So the High Priestess card is about choice. Now let's take a look at some of the symbols on the card. First of all, the High Priestess is sitting in front of a screen that's full of pomegranates and palm leaves. And these represent masculine and feminine energies. So the screen, the backdrop to this card and the backdrop to our life is we have many energies inside of us, and it's really wise to embrace them and bring them together. So we don't want so much masculine energy in our life that we, don't lean into the feminine, and we don't want so much feminine energy in our life that we don't lean into the masculine. They need to both be strong, and they're different, and they're very beautiful. And beside the High Priestess are these 2 strong pillars. And one represents the positive aspect of life, and the other one represents the negative aspect of life. And this is part of being an adult, isn't it? Where we understand that there are positive and negative influences all around us and within us. And the High Priestess is saying, you get to choose, And if you choose the this side, which has got the crescent moon at the bottom, you're choosing the path of growth. And you've got to trust that the universe will be there for you. And we know that this is the path of growth because there's this big crescent moon kind of caught in her cloak here. And so as we stand in front of her and she says, which side do you choose? Choosing the side of the new moon means we understand that we can always do something new. The new moon is new intentions. Every 28 days, we get to start again. That's lunar wisdom, isn't it? And she's wearing a cross, which means she understands the integration and providing a mirror for us to think about this too, that we need all the elements in our life, the earth, air, fire, and water elements, the directions, north, south, east, and west. And the cross also is a symbol sometimes of sacrifice, that when we're mature and choosing the spiritual path, we know that there are things that are going to cause us suffering. And that's part of life, isn't it? And she's got a script, a holy text in her lap. So it's an opportunity to continue to do learning. It could be, text about the tarot. It could be any kind of sacred text. And she is holding it in her lap. And she's wearing this triple moon kind of crown of Isis, the goddess Isis. It's the crescent moon, the full moon, and the waning moon. And so she's crowned with this goddess energy of, maiden, youthful, mother, the fullness of life in the middle years, and then the waning moon or the crone, the wise woman years. And she's got that kind of on her head. So where are you right now in terms of the High Priestess? Let's say you're standing in front of her. And she says, you get to choose now. You've got a decision to make about something in your life. And you can choose the easy way, which is not to face a decision kind of head on and work through all the complications, the positive and negative energies about it, the male and the female energies about it. You can just kind of avoid it or push it over here. Or you can work really hard at integrating all those things and understand that when you make a decision on kind of the spiritual path, you have an opportunity to create something new. So she might ask you what the password is. What's the password here for you to choose the path that's going to take you to a place where you can manifest and be all that you can be? I wish you all the best with this card, because you have a choice to make, and I know you're going to choose the path that is going to just bring you alive. And I look forward to seeing you next week, where we'll talk some more. Bye for now.